Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about something every business should take seriously: personal protective equipment. Let's get real on any tough job. The only thing between you and a trip to the ER is often a simple piece of PPE. Whether it's gloves, goggles, or a hard hat, this gear is your armor against a world that doesn't care if you get hurt. You wouldn't face danger in flip-flops, so don't face your job without protection. PPE isn't about fear, it's about respect for the work, the risks, and yourself. Sure, it's uncomfortable, but it beats a lost eye or a crushed foot. The goal: get the job done and go home in one piece. Safety isn't a buzzword, it's your contract with yourself. Let's break down what PPE is, why it matters, and how to use it like a pro. PPE, personal protective equipment, is anything you wear to shield yourself from hazards. It won't stop a hammer from falling, but it'll keep your skull intact when it does. Think of it as your last line of defense, like a goalie blocking a puck. Every piece, hard hat, safety glasses, gloves, boots, has a specific job. You need the full set, not just one piece. We're fragile, and the world of work is full of energy that can hurt us. PPE controls that energy transfer, spreading impact, filtering air, blocking chemicals. Whether you're a construction worker, nurse, or lab tech, the principle is the same: create a barrier. The right PPE keeps the bad stuff out and you safe inside. That's the universal reason for PPE. Before grabbing gear, play detective. What's out to hurt you? Walk your workspace and ask, what could injure me and how? Look for obvious dangers: falling objects, moving machines, vehicle traffic. Don't forget the invisible threats: dust, fumes, noise. Match hazards to protection: hard hats for overhead risks, respirators for bad air, earplugs for noise. Talk to coworkers, check safety data sheets, and make a list. Don't guess. Investigate and choose the right armor. Now match your PPE to the hazards you found. Hard hats come in different classes. Pick the right one for impact or electrical work. Safety glasses for flying debris, splash goggles for chemicals, face shields for high-impact jobs. Gloves? Choose by task: leather for cuts, nitrile for chemicals, Kevlar for sharp objects, thermal for heat or cold. Boots: steel or composite toes, puncture-resistant soles, slip-resistant tread. Body protection ranges from aprons to full suits. For hearing, pick earplugs or earmuffs based on comfort and noise level. The key: match the gear to the problem every time. Don't settle for close enough. Let's get specific. Details matter. Hard hats protect with a tough shell and suspension, replace after any impact. Safety glasses need side shields and a snug fit. Goggles seal out liquids. Face shields add extra protection, but always wear glasses underneath. Respirators: use the right cartridge for the hazard and make sure it fits. No beards allowed. Boots: steel or composite toes, metatarsal guards, puncture-resistant soles, slip-resistant outsoles, and EH-rated for electrical work. Every piece is designed for a specific danger. Don't improvise, use the right tool for the job. If you're unsure, ask or check the label. Your PPE is only as good as your knowledge of how and when to use it. Treat it like your most important tool. PPE only works if you use it right. Inspect gear before every use. Look for cracks, holes, or wear. Donning: suit up in a clean area, bottom up, and make sure everything fits snugly. Doffing: remove the most contaminated items first, avoid touching the outside, and wash your hands after. Disposable gear goes in the right bin, reusable gear gets cleaned and stored properly. Clean glasses and shields with lens solution, wipe down hard hats, wash gloves if possible, and follow respirator cleaning instructions. Store everything in a clean, dry place. Don't toss it in the back of your truck. Respect your gear, and it'll protect you. A 2-minute check can save you from a world of hurt. Make it a habit, every time. Even pros make mistakes. Don't be that person. Skipping PPE for quick jobs is asking for trouble. Accidents don't care about your schedule. Wearing the wrong gear, like cotton gloves for chemicals, can make things worse. Know your equipment's limits. Read labels and ask questions. Improper fit is another big one. Hard hats, backward glasses on your head, loose straps. PPE only works when worn correctly and comfortably. Neglect is deadly. Scratch glasses. Dirty respirators, abused gear won't protect you. Inspect, clean, and store your PPE like your best tool. Don't let laziness turn your gear into a liability. Take care of it and it'll take care of you. Safety isn't just about gear, it's a mindset. Real pros take responsibility for their own safety every time. Don't just wear PPE because the boss is watching. Do it because you value yourself. Look out for your team. Speak up if you see something unsafe. Safety is a team sport, a culture, not a chore. When everyone buys in, safety becomes a source of pride. This mindset follows you home. Suddenly you're wearing safety glasses to mow the lawn. Make safety a habit, not an afterthought. The goal: make being safe as natural as breathing. Life's the biggest job of all. Protect yourself for the long haul. Here's the formula: 3 Rowe rules for staying safe. First, see the threat, always assess hazards before you start. Second, choose the shield, match the right PPE to the specific danger. Third, work the plan. Inspect, wear, remove, and care for your gear every time. Don't cut corners even for a 5-minute job. If you don't know, ask. Ignorance isn't an excuse. Discipline and routine are your best defense. See the threat, choose the shield, work the plan. Every day, millions of workers from doctors to construction crews face invisible dangers. Their shield, personal protective equipment, or PPE. PPE is the barrier between people and hazards like germs, chemicals, or flying debris. In hospitals, gloves and masks protect both staff and patients from infection. Welders use helmets, landscapers wear gloves, and firefighters rely on heat-resistant gear. PPE is essential, not just a uniform, it's a lifeline. Each piece is designed for a specific threat, reflecting our commitment to safety. The COVID-19 pandemic made PPE a household term, showing its importance for everyone, not just specialists. Simple masks became powerful tools in a global health crisis. PPE is a tool for community health and a symbol of shared responsibility. It's the quiet hero working behind the scenes to keep us safe. Without PPE, many vital jobs would be too dangerous to perform. Its impact is profound, allowing people to return home safely each day. PPE is more than equipment, it's a promise of protection. It stands as a testament to our dedication to safeguarding lives. The concept of PPE has evolved for centuries. Plague doctors wore beaked masks, knights donned armor, early forms of protection. The Industrial Revolution brought goggles, respirators, and sturdy boots to factories. Tragedy often drove innovation, laying the groundwork for modern safety standards. The discovery of germs revolutionized medical PPE, and crises like AIDS made gloves standard in healthcare. Material science gave us stronger, lighter gear. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated innovation. N95 masks, antiviral fabrics, and global awareness. From plague masks to modern respirators, PPE's history is one of human ingenuity. We build a safer future, one protective layer at a time. Modern PPE is crafted with advanced materials and precision engineering. Disposable gloves start as molds dipped in liquid nitrile or latex, then cured, washed, and tested for quality. High-filtration masks like N95s use layers of non-woven polypropylene with a melt-blown filter that traps microscopic particles. These layers are fused with ultrasonic welding for a secure, stitch-free seal. Metal nose strips and elastic bands are added for fit and comfort. The process is highly automated and contamination-free. From raw materials to finished product, science and technology guide every step. The result: reliable, life-saving protection for frontline workers. Manufacturing PPE is only half the battle. Rigorous testing is essential. Masks undergo filtration tests to ensure they block at least 95% of tiny particles. Breathing resistance is checked for comfort and safety. Gowns are tested for fluid resistance, simulating real-world medical scenarios. Gloves are stretched, filled with water, and checked for microscopic holes. Regulatory agencies mandate these tests to guarantee performance. Only PPE that passes strict standards reaches workers and patients. Science validates the shield, ensuring trust in every piece. PPE is evolving, becoming smarter, more comfortable, and sustainable. Imagine masks with biosensors that detect pathogens or monitor vital signs. These are in development now. New materials and microventilators aim to make PPE more breathable and wearable. Sustainability is key. Biodegradable materials and reusable designs are reducing environmental impact. Antiviral coatings and 3D-printed custom-fit PPE are on the horizon. Innovation ensures we're ready for new threats with better tools. The shield of tomorrow will be stronger, smarter, and greener. PPE's future is a promise of protection for all. Let's quickly recap what we covered today. PPE can prevent injuries, improve productivity, and even save lives. But how do you know which PPE is right for your industry? Let's quickly define PPE. PPE stands for personal protective equipment, and it includes all the gear workers need to stay safe in different work environments. From gloves and helmets to respirators and safety glasses, PPE is the last line of defense against workplace hazards. So, why is PPE important? It prevents injuries and illnesses, reduces long-term health risks, improves worker confidence and efficiency, keeps businesses compliant with safety regulations. Now that we know why PPE is important, let's talk about how to choose the right one. Before buying PPE, first analyze your workplace risks. Here are the 5 main hazard categories. Physical hazards, falling objects, sharp tools, heat, cold, or loud noise. Chemical hazards, toxic fumes, spills, or harmful substances. Biological hazards, viruses, bacteria, or mold exposure. Electrical hazards, shock or burns from electrical systems. Respiratory hazards, dust, smoke, or gases that can be inhaled. Understanding these risks will help you select the right protective gear for your employees. Now, let's go industry by industry and find the best PPE for each workplace. For the construction industry, hard hats, protect against falling objects. Safety goggles, shield eyes from dust and debris. Steel-toe boots prevent foot injuries. Reflective vests enhance visibility on site. In manufacturing and industrial work, gloves protect against cuts, burns, and chemicals. Ear protection reduce damage from loud machinery. Coveralls shield from dirt and chemical exposure. Respirators prevent inhalation of toxic fumes. For the chemical and pharmaceutical industry, chemical-resistant gloves prevent burns from acids and solvents. Face shields protect against splashes and spills. Respirators filter out harmful airborne chemicals. Lab coats add an extra layer of protection. In healthcare and medical industry, surgical masks and N95 respirators prevent infection transmission. Disposable gloves protect against biological hazards. Face shields shield from splashes and contamination. Scrubs and gowns provide full-body protection. And for the food industry and hospitality, hairnets and gloves maintain hygiene and prevent contamination. Slip-resistant shoes reduce the risk of falls in kitchens. Aprons protect against spills and burns. Every business has different PPE needs, so make sure to evaluate your specific workplace risks. It's not enough just to provide PPE, you need to make sure it actually protects your workers. Tip #1, choose the right fit. Ill-fitting PPE is dangerous. Gloves that are too big, goggles that don't seal properly, or loose harnesses can lead to accidents. Always get PPE in the right size. Tip #2, ensure proper training. Employees need to know how to use PPE correctly. Simply handing out PPE isn't enough. Train your team on how to wear, use, and maintain their equipment. Tip #3, maintain and replace PPE regularly. Worn out PPE is useless. Gloves get torn, masks lose effectiveness, and helmets weaken over time. Inspect PPE regularly and replace damaged gear immediately. Tip #4, follow legal and safety regulations. Every country has PPE safety standards. Check your local workplace safety laws and make sure your PPE meets OSHA, ISO, or other industry-specific regulations. Investing in the right PPE isn't just about safety, it's also good for business. Cost savings. Fewer workplace injuries mean lower medical and legal costs. Higher productivity. Workers feel safer, which leads to better performance. Legal compliance. Avoid fines and lawsuits by following safety laws. A well-protected workforce is a more efficient and motivated workforce. PPE is essential for workplace safety and business success. Identify workplace hazards before selecting PPE. Different industries require different protective gear. PPE must fit properly, be maintained, and comply with safety regulations. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe our channel and watch more videos update for your personal and business growth.